In this video, I will expose some little bits of trivia that I've uncovered during a recent research project. There's a little bit of a fight in Calgary right now between the City of Calgary and the NHL Calgary Flames about the construction of the new arena. The current arena, the Saddle Dome, is second oldest arena currently in use in the NHL, and it is fifth largest by capacity. As an arena, the Saddle Dome is still suitable to host NHL games. The contention has always been that it is no longer suitable to hold modern concerts in this venue. As you can see from the picture to the right, the Saddle Dome has been renovated and upgraded over time. You can see between the lower bowl and the upper balcony, I believe they call it the Power Ring, which is a graphics display screen all the way around the arena. Also, the scoreboard right down in the center is very, very modern looking and allows them a lot of flexibility into what they can project. Both the city and the Calgary Flames agreed that a new arena is needed, and both parties agreed to pay some of the cost, but they cannot come to an arrangement to who's going to pay how much and for what. And every once in a while, NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman comes into the scene and makes some statements to try to push the agenda forward. Most recently, he's made the statement that people evaluate the quality of life based on how many concerts come to their city. There's a YouTube channel that I follow, The Hockey Guy, who's made a video reacting to this statement. Now, of course, he disagreed with this statement, and he made the sarcastic and very funny comment, "This city's in the crapper. James Hetfield won't play here." Of course, James Hetfield is the frontman of heavy metal group Metallica, and this follows on a Metallica tour in the summer, where they stopped in Edmonton, just a 3-hour drive north of Calgary, but skipped Calgary altogether, even though Calgary has a larger population than Edmonton. So that got me thinking, is there a Canadian city in the crapper that James Hetfield won't play there? So I went on Wikipedia and I found all the tour dates and tour venues of every single Metallica tour ever since they started in the business back in 1983. I built a spreadsheet and listed every single Canadian town where Metallica has played and how many times they visited that city. Then I found another page on Wikipedia that ranks the 100 largest Canadian cities by population, and I added that to my spreadsheet. Now, in order to be fair, let's have some ground rules. In order for a city to win the prestigious Crappy City Award, there must not have been a Metallica concert within 150 kilometers of that city. The award will be given to the largest Canadian city that satisfies rule number 1. And finally, Metallica must have played in a smaller Canadian city by population than the city receiving the award. Otherwise, you're just a small town. So I looked at my spreadsheet and I had to go all the way down to the 24th largest city in Canada by population before finding the first city that Metallica has never played in or never played within 150 kilometers of. Now, before telling you who that is, we have to satisfy rule number 3. Metallica must have played in a smaller Canadian town by population in order for this city to receive the award. So although Metallica never played in or near the 24th largest city in Canada, they did play in the 29th largest city, Sudbury, Ontario. Metallica also played in Chicoutimi, which ironically is a town that no longer exists. After the Metallica concert, many years later, they merged with 2 of their neighboring towns and together became Ville-Saguenay, which the 3 towns combined are 32nd on the list. Metallica also played in Barrie, a few spots down the list, and they also went to Moncton, 78th on the list. Now these next 4 entries are going to hurt a lot. Rimouski, has played in Rimouski, which is not even in the top 100 cities in Canada by population. I had to look them up individually. They have less than 50,000 population. Metallica also played in Victoriaville, another city that's not in the top 100. I had to look them up individually also. They also have less than 50,000 population, and get this, they're within 120 kilometers of Quebec City, where Metallica goes very frequently. Another venue that Metallica has played that is outside the top 100 cities by population is Brandon, also less than 50,000 population. Finally, Metallica has played in Sydney, Nova Scotia, with a town population of approximately 30,000 people. Metallica's last concert in Edmonton that sparked this whole debate about skipping Calgary had an attendance greater than the population of Sydney, Nova Scotia. So, after all this, who is the winner of the James Hetfield City in the Crapper Award? It's the 24th largest city in Canada by population. It's the capital of its own province, Regina, Saskatchewan.